What's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you a little bit about exchanging, returning merchandise here in the Philippines, and I'm going to share my story about the headache I went through trying to not return but exchange something here. Let me set up the story for you. My GoPro 4, it's retired. It's done. It's seen its better life. So I went out the other day, and I've been waiting to purchase this. I've been waiting for it to go on sale. I went out the other day and bought the GoPro Hero 8. I actually bought two. I bought one for me and one for Lit. I knew I was going to be purchasing it, and one of the things I wanted to purchase with it was what they called the Media Mod. This is a Media Mod. What this has done, what GoPro has done, and this is not a plug for GoPro. In the old mod, or in the old camera, like the GoPro 6 I have, in order to have an external mic on it, you had to have kind of like a setup like this. You had to purchase this separate. And then I bought a housing unit, and then the GoPro slides in, that plugs in, and then on the corner here it has a plug-in for your mic. What GoPro did now with the 8 was, you just bought the Media Mod. What's nice about the Media Mod, you have a front mic you can use, a rear mic you can use, turn both on for like a surround sound, and then they also have a little plug-in right there for an external mic. So I went out and bought that. Makes it a lot simpler. I don't need that big box now. The GoPro 8 slides right in, connects in there, snaps down. Now I don't have to ride around with this big heavy thing on my helmet. This thing's a lot nicer, a lot easier. I can plug my mic in. So, like I said, I purchased two of them. One for Lit, one for me, the GoPro. I only got the Media Mod for myself, for vlogging, for when I do moto vlogs. So we brought it home, set everything up, downloaded the application for inside the GoPros. Everything's good to go. Hook up my Media Mod. First thing I did was check the mics. Check the rear mic, nothing. Rear mic, nothing. Front mic, nothing. Surround sound with both mics on, works great. Plug this in for my external mic, nothing. I'm like, great. Something's wrong. First thing I thought was, okay, it's the Media Mod. So, process of elimination. I took Lit's GoPro, put her GoPro on the Media Mod, worked fine, everything worked fine. So that eliminated the fact that the Media Mod was bad. So then it's telling me the camera's bad. The camera's not reading it. Program inside, something's not registering the Media Mod. I'm like, okay, it's 3 days old, 3 days. I'm gonna return it. I'm gonna take it back to the store I bought it from. They have, I think, a 30-day return policy. They'll return it, exchange it for another one. I've never tried to get my money back for anything here, but one time, and it was a headache, and I just threw in the towel because it was something small and simple. So I said, all right, let's go. Headed to the mall, thinking to myself, this is, I know how it works, it's not going to be an easy process. So I walk into the store where I bought it. They're, hey, hello, how are you? I'm good, good. I said, I'm having a problem with this GoPro. I said, and another thing that happened to me, 3 times it just, boom, shut off. Full battery, just shut off. I couldn't power it back on, couldn't do anything. The only thing I did was remove the battery, put the battery back in, and everything refired. So that was the second thing that I seen was wrong. So I walked in there and I explained everything to the sales lady, told her, hey, when I hook it up to the Media Mod, it's not working. It shut off on me 3 times, explained everything. Oh, okay, let me see the Media Mod. So I give her the Media Mod. She's looking at it, she's trying to stick the camera in it. And I said, hang on a second, let me help you before you wreck that. I said, have you ever used the Media Mod? No, but we're going to get them in. I've only seen them online. I said, well, here, let me give you a little lesson. So I showed her how it was all done. Okay. She did a little test on it. Oh, yeah, it's not working. Do you have the external mic? I'm like, no, I don't. She says, okay. Well, here's what she tried to tell me. We can't exchange it. I said, hang on a second. Right here in black and white on your receipt, it says 30 days exchange for items, basically saying items that are bad from wherever. You will do a 30-day exchange. Anything over that, I guess you're on your own, or it's a manufacturer's problem. So she tried to hit me with that first. I'm like, no, no. I know your policies. I know the paperwork. Oh, okay. So she goes, let me call my distributor. So she calls her distributor, hangs up the phone. She comes over, picks up the GoPro, looks at it, sets it down, takes pictures of it, texts her distributor. She's waiting for a response. 10 minutes go by, gets a response. She picks up the GoPro. Now she's looking at it really good. She's wiping it down, looking at it, wiping it down, looking at it. I know exactly what she was doing. She was looking to see if it was dropped, if it was nicked, if I banged it. What they were doing was they were trying to get blame on me for that. She takes pictures and stuff, sends it back. Then she looks at the GoPro and she's like, oh, there's a little wear on the top there. And I said, ma'am, I said, that's from sliding it into the media mod. It's a tight fit, it slides in. Now there is a protection inside the media mod so it doesn't scratch it. But you could see on the media mod inside that it was a little wore, from it sliding in there. I said, that's what that's from. I said, I see what you're trying to do here. I said, this is silly. I said, what you're trying to do is you're trying to blame me, or trying to pin it on me that I dropped it, or I banged it, or I wrecked it, and that's why it don't work. Oh, no, sir. The old saying, actions speak louder than words, because every time she got off the phone, I could see what she was doing. So then she goes, okay, sends a message back. Meanwhile, time is going on and on and on. Then she comes up, did you have this in water? No, I did not have it in water. Once again, trying to get away from the responsibilities of that exchange. So, no, I didn't. And then I told her, I said, ma'am, I said, I've been working with GoPro products for years and years and years. I know how they work. I know everything about them. Well, as a user, I know a lot about them. Okay. Then she texts back. And then she comes over to the phone and she turns it on. Wait. And I said, what are we waiting for here? What are we waiting for? I said, it's a simple exchange. It's not my fault it's bad. It's not your fault it's bad. It's not even your distributor's fault it's bad. It's a GoPro issue. So I'm trying to see if it shuts off. And I explained to her, ma'am, I turn it on, I turn it off. A video, I turn it on, I turn it off multiple times throughout the day. I said, if you turn it on, it might not shut off. I said, you're telling me, what it almost seems like is you're telling me that I'm a liar, that, I did something to this camera when I didn't. Oh, no, sir. No, it's not true. Okay. So then I asked her, I said, how does this work here? How does this work? I said, your distributor purchased it from, say, GoPro or another company. She says, yes. So your distributor put out the money to this company to get it in. Yes. Then your distributor sells it to you, the store. Yes. So now your distributor has gotten his money that he put out already to purchase it. She said, yes. I said, so now you sell it to the consumer. Yes. Now you got your money. Yes. Okay. So in order for me to return this, somebody's going to have to take some kind of loss. What they want to, what for real, and I've seen this, and it's sad. What they really want you to do is just say, okay, it doesn't have the warranty on it, or okay, it's a manufacturer's fault, or they basically want to put the blame on the customer. Now, this is for big items. I'm not saying, like a little 500 peso cord or something like that. I think they'll eat that. But a big item, they want to put it on the customer and saying, hey, you made the mistake or you broke it, because they don't want to lose money. Distributor doesn't want to lose money. They would rather have you, the customer, walk away and be out of that money. And I've seen it. I have seen it here in the Philippines. And I'm talking and I'm explaining all this to her and trying to find out what's going on. And other customers are sitting there, and I had a couple look at me and kind of like shake their head. Yeah. They want us to just eat it if there's a problem. It's a GoPro problem. It's not nobody else's fault. Honest to God, 2 hours gone by. Finally, I just looked at her and said, I just want to exchange this. It's not your fault. It's not it's the GoPro's fault. I'm waiting for a confirmation from the distributor. I said, that's between you and the distributor. Has nothing to do with me. I want to exchange this and I want to leave. I said, I wouldn't be here wasting your time or my time if there wasn't a problem here. Okay. Finally, after 2 hours, she exchanged it. 2 hours. But like I just said, I have seen it where just a customer, okay, and they walk out. You have to be persistent. There is an exchange policy here in the Philippines. Now, if it expires, now it's a manufacturer's fault. Now you got to deal with the manufacturer of that product. But I've also seen too, Apple products, perfect example. A friend of mine brought an Apple from the States. Apple has warranty. If you have a problem, issue, or whatever, we will replace it free of charge. Here in the Philippines, he went to the Apple dealer. Nope, we're not replacing it. Well, Apple says it's free replacement. Nope, not here in the Philippines. Because they personally buy, these stores buy them directly from the distributor. They're bought. You have Apple or GoPro, say GoPro authorized dealer. They direct deal with GoPro. Then you have GoPro authorized reseller. They're authorized to resell their product. They're not a GoPro authorized dealer. They're an authorized reseller. So yeah, after 2.5 hours, you have to be persistent. You have to. Don't walk away. Don't accept it, especially on a big item. If you buy a big item here, be persistent. If it's not working, return it immediately when you find a problem. And then she tried to say, well, can you wait till tomorrow? I'll bring in our mechanic or technician. No. I want the exchange. 2 hours, guys, 2 hours. Return policy, you might as well forget it. Do they have a policy on returning items here in the Philippines for your money? Sure they do. Do they follow it? I don't know. One time, tell you another story quick. I bought a cord. I even asked the guy in the store, will this cord work for what I need it for? Sir, yes it will. Sir, yes it will. Are you sure? Yes. If it doesn't work, can I return it? I asked him. Can I return it and get my money back? Yes, you can. Okay. Brought it home. Didn't work. Came back. You said it didn't work. Or you told me it would work. It does not work. Run through a whole bunch of questions. Like I'm the dummy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Can I get my money back? No, you can't. We can exchange it for something else, but you can't get your money back. I said, but you told me I could the other day. Oh no, you misunderstood me. Granted, it was only like a 500 peso cord. Yes, and I've always said this in the Philippines. You live here, you will lose money. But heaven forbid if you had to return a big item piece. But that's my story. That is my story. Maybe other people have had problems here in the Philippines or not had problems. I have heard problems. I have heard big problems about big item stuff here that is purchases, and it's not the seller's or it's not the store's fault. It's not the person above them's fault, it's a manufacturer fault. But it becomes a headache here. So anyways, I figured I'd share this story with you. Leave comments below if you've experienced this. And with that, that's a wrap.